Abram left Egypt and journeyed back to the land of Canaan. With him were his wife Sarai, his nephew Lot, and everything they owned. And Abram was very rich, rich in livestock, silver, and gold. Traveling north, he returned to the place between Bethel and
May
Ai,
peace flow like
where
the
he had
river
camped
through these
before.
hills.
It was the place where he had first built an altar. And there, Abram once again called upon the name of the Lord. But Abram was not the only one who had prospered. Lot, who traveled with him, also had flocks, herds, and many tents. Their wealth had grown so much that the land could no longer support them both. Their animals needed pasture. Their servants needed space. And soon, conflict began. The herdsmen of Abram and the herdsmen of Lot started to quarrel. At the same time, the land was already occupied by the Canaanites and the Perizzites. Tension was rising. But Abram chose a different path. He said to Lot, "Let there be no quarrel between you and me, or between your herdsmen and mine. For we are family. Is not the whole land before you? Separate from me. If you go to the left, I will go to the right. If you go to the right, I will go to the left." Abram, the elder and the one God had called, gave Lot the first choice. Lot lifted his eyes and looked toward the plain of the Jordan. It was well watered everywhere, like the garden of the Lord, like the land of Egypt, green, fertile, beautiful. But nearby were the cities of Sodom and Gomorrah. Lot saw the land, and he chose. Lot chose the entire plain of the Jordan and journeyed east. And so the two men separated. One moved toward the cities of the plain. The other remained in the land God had promised. Sometimes the choices that look best to the eye are not the ones that lead to blessing. But Abram chose peace over conflict, trust over control, faith over advantage. Which choice would you have made? Abram's humility or Lot's opportunity? Tell me your thoughts in the comments. Please like, subscribe, follow and comment for more videos. Lot looked toward the valley. It was green, fertile, and full of opportunity. From a distance, it looked like paradise. So Lot chose the valley and moved his tents toward the cities of the plain, toward Sodom. But Abram remained in the hills of Canaan. He did not fight for the richest land. He did not demand the best opportunity. Abram chose peace. He trusted that the God who called him would provide. After Lot had gone, the Lord spoke again. "Lift up your eyes," God said. "Look north, south, east, and west. All the land you see, I will give to you, and to your descendants forever." Then God said, "I will make your descendants like the dust of the earth, so many that no one will be able to count them." Yet Abram had no child, no nation, only a promise. Then God said, "Rise up, walk through the land, explore its length and its breadth, for I am giving it to you." So Abram walked forward, not by sight, but by faith. Abram journeyed through the land, until he settled near the great trees of Mamre, near Hebron, a quiet place, in the land God had promised. And once again, Abram built an altar to the Lord, not because the promise had already happened, but because he trusted the one who made it. Faith worships before the miracle appears. Sometimes faith means letting others take what looks better. Sometimes faith means waiting, when nothing seems to change. But when God gives a promise, He always keeps His word. Could you trust God like Abram did, even when the promise had not yet appeared? Tell me your thoughts in the comments.